Real Housewives of New Jersey are back at it again with the insane drama and catfights. After her highly publicized legal and financial troubles that led to her being in jail in 2015 and then her husband in jail in 2016, both for fraud, people have very closely paid attention to Teresa Giudice. The woman is also a successful business owner, has sold tons of cookbooks, and is a competitive bodybuilder. Now, after having separated from her husband Joe, she's back in the dating field, dating entrepreneur Luis Ruelas. Teresa's daughter has tons to say about her disapproval of this new family setup. Today we're covering ex-convict and Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice. Tomorrow though, you decide. Let us know in the comments down below who you think we should cover on the next episode of Where Are They Now? And while you're down there, why not hit that like button so we know you like the video. And if you like the video, then that means we'll keep making more videos just like it. Now let's get into the life of Teresa. Teresa was born in Paterson, New Jersey to Italian immigrant parents. She studied fashion marketing at Berkeley College in New Jersey. When she was just starting out, Teresa worked for Macy's as an associate buyer. She married her husband Joe in 1999 when she was 27 years old. She met Joe when she was only 14, started dating when they were 17, and then seriously dating when they were 23. With her husband, she's had 4 daughters together, with the last one being born in 2009. She and Joe have been involved in the filming of Real Housewives of New Jersey since its inception, also in 2009, when they stepped into the spotlight as one of the couples that the reality show follows around. The show followed their everyday drama, raising 4 young girls and living life as a rather wealthy couple. Around the same time that they had their last baby in September 2009, Teresa and her husband Joe renewed their vows. Then they hit a rough patch, which I would say is the understatement of the year. They pled guilty to 41 counts of fraud in March 2014, wherein Teresa served 11 months in federal prison in 2015, while Joe spent 41 months behind bars. This prison sentence of her husband was the beginning of the end for the couple. He was released in March 2019 and then was transferred to the US Immigration and Customs Enforcement custody because he was born in Italy. Despite immigrating to New Jersey when he was only 1 year old, he never obtained his full permanent residence and was not a resident of America. So after he finished his sentence and was handed over to ICE, Joe was deported back to Italy in October 2018. While awaiting a decision on his appeal, he relocated full-time to Italy in October 2019. As of right now, Joe is still in Italy after his appeal was denied for the 3rd time to be able to go back to the US. When he was sent back to Italy initially, Teresa expressed immediate contempt at the idea of a long-distance relationship. She hinted that a divorce was on the horizon before he even fully decided to relocate to Italy. On an episode of Real Housewives of New Jersey, Teresa had stated, quote, "I'm not doing a long-distance relationship. I'm not doing it. You know, I want somebody with me every day. I know exactly what happens. I'm sure he'll be with other women. It happens. We do the long-distance thing. It's not gonna work." Then, later that year in December 2019, Us Weekly confirmed that the couple had officially split from one another. Quote, "Teresa and Joe talked about their future when she and the girls were in Italy and decided it was best for them to separate. Neither of them wanted to be in a long-distance relationship. Joe had been dating in Italy. Teresa is busy taking care of their girls right now. They harbor no ill will towards each other and will continue to co-parent their kids." Teresa and Joe finalized their divorce less than a year later. An insider told Us in September 2020 that they were, quote, "supporting each other 100% as they pursue their happiness," and added that the duo's primary focus will remain their 4 beautiful daughters. But then, a few months later in April 2021, Joe told some tabloids that he didn't think his marriage with Teresa would have lasted even if he wasn't deported. His reasoning being that Teresa herself had begun dating a man named Luis Ruelas. She began dating him in July 2020 when the two had met while vacationing in Jersey Shore. Joe, her ex-husband, stated, quote, "She's with her new guy and everything. Why would I want to go back to that? There's a lot of other women out there." He also stated that while he doesn't miss being married, what he does miss is seeing his kids on a daily basis. It seems so that there's no hard feelings between the couple who want to raise their children while remaining cordial. Joe himself has a new girlfriend, a lawyer named Daniela. Teresa's new boyfriend, Louie, is also reportedly on good terms with Joe. Louie was interested in meeting Joe, especially because he had intended to move in with Teresa at the time they first met. Joe recalls of the meeting, quote, "It was a little awkward. It was a group atmosphere. I guess he just wanted to introduce himself, being that they're probably moving in together, and I guess the kids are going to be living with them as well," which was understandable and nice of him. During an episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Teresa even stated that she really loved that Louis had made such an effort to meet Joe. Quote, "Louis said he wanted to talk to him and let him know that he's not trying to take his place or anything, but he just wanted to meet Joe because we have daughters and I just thought that was the most beautiful thing ever." Since they started dating, 1 year into their relationship, in October 2021, Louis popped the question and asked Teresa to marry him. Teresa broke the news via Instagram with the caption, quote, "Don't ever stop dreaming, adding the hashtag soulmate. He'd popped the question in Porto Heli, Greece, and incorporated sparklers, candles, roses, and a violinist and a fireworks display all in the proposal. A source told tabloids, quote, "It was absolutely exquisite. The choreographed fireworks display illuminated a marry me sign as Louis got down on one knee. Teresa was completely surprised. The group reportedly celebrated until 5 a.m., drinking champagne and dining on lobster, sea bass, and lamb chops. Throughout their relationship, unlike her time with Joe, Teresa remained extremely tight-lipped about how it was going with Louis. It wasn't until things started to get really serious, a few months into their relationship, that she finally introduced him to the television series as a cast member. Not everyone is super approving of their relationship and engagement, however. In fact, while Teresa's relationship with Louis continues to be scrutinized by the rest of the cast of Real Housewives of New Jersey, the real opinion that Teresa should be concerned about is her daughter Gia's. She and her mom went out for an acai bowl together on an episode of the reality show, and the conversation began shifting towards Louis. Teresa stated, quote, "He's great, don't you think? He's great." Her 21-year-old daughter responded, quote, "No, yeah, but honestly, I feel like it's just still step by step, like you're not ready to be engaged yet, right?" Later in a confessional, Gia outright stated, quote, "Do I think my mom might be moving too fast? Yeah, any relationship you're going to be in the honeymoon stage for the beginning. It's very easy to only see the good when you're in La La Land." Teresa later told Gia, quote, "This is the thing. I don't really care what people think. The other night, Margaret brought up unconfirmed rumors about Louis' past. I don't care. Bottom line, all I care about is my children, Louis, and his kids." Only time will tell if the relationship works out, especially as rumors of Louis harming family members seem to be whispered before they got engaged. A lot of Housewife cast members seem to think that Louis comes with too many red flags, but Teresa is blind to them because of how in love she is. Only time will tell though if the two lovebirds are actually soulmates and if their upcoming marriage will stand the test of time. So what do you think about the couple? Do you think it will last? Let us know in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe to this channel so you can be updated on when we post our next one. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Where Are They Now? I've been your host Sierra. See you guys next time.
That was totally uncalled for what she did. Like, to pay attention, like, who is she? Is she God? No. So don't ever tell me to pay attention.